Well, hello and welcome. This will be, I believe, an ending episode of gameplay for Dice Cycle. We have unlocked all the phrases, or rather syllables, and now we can enter them right here in this box. And we have Tsumatoriso. Tsumatoriso. Tsumatoriso, the seven-petaled Arctic starflower. What? Whoa. I will look it up later. That sounds interesting. I can hear the sound of the wind. The grass sways. The grass sways in the gentle breeze, bringing with it the scent of white flowers. A clear, starry sky, which I hadn't seen in years, stretches endlessly across my eyes. Ah, that's right. I have finally reached the outside. You've finally broken free from that place, haven't you? A girl I knew well whispered in a familiar voice. Her young figure, a vision from a distant past. You don't need to worry about him anymore. You are already free now. You can go wherever you wish. Ah, I see. Is that so? After making many sacrifices, I had finally earned my freedom. The future is marked on the dice you roll. What form will it take? Misato. How was this world like? What kind of a place did it feel like to you? After being deceived so much and made a fool of so much, can you still say that it was a beautiful world? I don't know. I had seen many different worlds. For example, the flower of disappointment. Someone clung to me and I became zero at the end of it. For example, the flower of remembrance. I affirmed the impostor was welcomed into a world I could not escape. For example, the flower of promise. I closed my eyes and trapped myself in a shell of delusion. For example, the flower of hope. I teamed up with a successful person to create a lasting success. For example, the flower of danger. I kept running away from misfortune and eventually was lost to disaster. For example, the flower of shyness. An inexplicable madness has taken over someone I cared about. Certainly, I've been deceived, made a fool of. There is no such thing as a happy ending in here, because those endings are their happy endings. The universal human definition of happiness cannot be applied to these girls. This is a planet of love, madness, and the bizarre. The ending you are looking for isn't going to be handed to you on a silver platter. However, I've taken away many people's futures. I wonder if I have any right to be happy. It's not luck that decides your fate. Your fate was always decided by yourself, by your own actions, wasn't it? You wanted to win at this game at the expense of someone else or something else. That's why you kept rolling the dice so many times, isn't it? Yes, even now I still wanted to win. So I kept rolling the dice over and over again until I won. So that I could obtain true freedom. If you wish it, this world will answer. So once more, roll the dice again, until you obtain the number you wished for. As she said that, I opened my hand. The die was in my hand, as if it was the most natural thing in the world. The six-sided cube that has determined my future up till now. I'm going to roll the die. The number I rolled was... Do I get to choose? And there is no save. So, am I supposed to remember each girl? Okay, let's pick the first one, I guess. The number I rolled was 1. 1. I see. I just want to know what possibilities lie in store for that girl. A scared girl, immersed in loneliness and therefore desperate for her one and only love. I wonder what kind of potential had been lying in that girl. Well then, close your eyes. My name is Metero. I'm just a normal second-year student attending a private high school. I don't have any particular skills and my grades are merely average. Here we go again. I'm one of those people who are lacking in personality and individuality. Speaking of which, right now my classmates are wrecking their heads over their career paths after graduation. We're still second years though. I think it's a bit early to be thinking about our future. Everyone's studying seriously and no one is stupid enough to do anything to stand out from the crowd because they're worried about getting a black mark on their school report. I'm the same, but I don't think there is any point in thinking about the future. Anyway, I don't even know where to begin to think about the future. Therefore, I'll just live each day as it comes. Today, tomorrow, and certainly in the years ahead. Good morning. As I was walking to school, suddenly someone called out to me. And I'd like to mention that there is no save button in the bottom right corner where it usually is, so I can't really save here. When I turned around, there was a purple-haired girl standing there with a serene expression on her face. I'm glad to see you're doing well, Metero-kun. Good morning, Saiko. Yes, it's another beautiful day today, isn't it? This girl's name is Saiko, and she's my girlfriend. We started going out rather recently, after she had transferred to our school, when she confessed her feelings to me. Of course I didn't have a single reason to refuse her, so I accepted her confession. Rather than that, when we first met, I had a strange feeling that this wasn't my first time meeting Saiko, so I was able to accept her confession easily. Thinking about it, I must have already fallen for her long before her confession. In the previous story, I think we had Nana as our girlfriend, and there was a whole tension between Nana and this girl because they both wanted me to love them. Or as a Metero, not me personally. I personally love them both. I still can't forget the tearful look of joy on Saiko's face when I said yes. Today, I put Metero-kun's favorite food in this lunchbox. Will you eat it for me? That does not sound suspicious at all, when you specifically ask to eat this for you. Of course, I mean, everything that Saiko makes is delicious, so how could I not eat it? Is that true? I'm happy that you said that. Saiko's really a great cook, and since we started dating, I've been eating her homemade lunches with her every break. She seems to be good not only at cooking, but at housework in general. My god, she's the ideal girl. Not only do we have lunch together every day, but we also head to school and go back together like this. Really, is it okay for such a good girl to be my girlfriend? I'm sure someone like her is too good for someone like me. Ah, Metaro-kun, you just belittled yourself, didn't you? You're thinking something like, compared to her, I can't match up, right? Am I busted? Of course, there is no point in keeping secrets from me, is there? I know everything there is to know about you, Metaro-kun. Yes, Saiko's right. When it comes to matters concerning me, she is very sharp. Almost like she can read my mind. I felt as if she could see through everything, but strangely enough, I didn't mind that. Sheesh, that's enough, Metaro-kun. I think Metaro-kun is fine just as he is, because without Metaro-kun, I'm a completely useless person. I finally caught you, so I won't let you go. So please, disabuse yourself of any such notion. My girlfriend is someone who can say horrible things while smiling and laughing cutely. I guess there is no getting away from this one, huh? Normally speaking, when being told off, people would instinctively have a reaction of dislike or rejection. I'm not sure how to put it, but when I see how happy Saiko looks, I don't feel that way. Then suddenly, Saiko hugged my arm. Come on, let's go, Metaro-kun. Ah, such a sweet exchange. It's a scene that is becoming more and more common. I'm going through a happy routine today as well, together with Saiko. I guess this everyday life will continue for a long time to come. If that's the case, I'd be very happy. What's up, Metaro? Saiko-chan? When I entered the classroom, my childhood friend Yukimaru spoke to me. You two are lovely dovey today, aren't you? Good morning, Yukimaru-san. Hey, Saiko-chan, why did you choose Metaro? I think there are better men out there. For example, look right here. Really? You never learn either. Do you want to go through that harsh lesson again? If possible, I'd rather not have to do such a thing in front of him. I'm kidding. Well then, please don't ever say anything like that again. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't been a friend of Metaro-kun's. Yes, ma'am. Yukimaru then walks up to me and whispers in my ear. Hey, Metaro, you're really going to get stabbed someday, aren't you? That girl's trouble, I tell you. No matter how I think about it, it's because it's your own fault. Saiko's usually not like that at all. You can't mess with people's girlfriends. Even though it's you, Yukimaru, I'd be pissed too. No, well, I'm sorry too. Jeez, you couples can't take a joke. It's not a joke when it comes to you and women, that's what. Well, I feel a painful glare coming from Saiko-chan, so I guess I'll be getting out here. See you later. Yukimaru was right. Saiko had her gaze set on Yukimaru. If looks could kill. As soon as Yukimaru returned to his seat, Saiko approached me. Are you alright, Metaro-kun? Did he say anything to you? No, we were just having a chat, don't worry about it. Well then, that's fine then. If he does anything to you, please let me know, I'll help you out. Yep, I got it. Thanks, Saiko. But, Saiko, I hope you can rely on me more too. You don't have to keep everything to yourself. Yes, I'll keep it in mind. When I said so, Saiko's face instantly turned red and looked downwards. I'm the only one who gets to see this side of Saiko, or rather she'll only show it to me. I'm so happy to have you like this all to myself, or so I thought. After school, I was on my way home together with Saiko. Saiko and I live in the same apartment building and our rooms are right next to each other. I was surprised at first, but now that we've started dating, it's the best thing that could have happened. Saiko and I walk side by side. It's only a short walk from school to our home, but it's one of the most important times for us. It's been another day, hasn't it? How was your day, Metaro-kun? It's just a normal day, I guess. Saiko and Yukimaru are here as usual. Nothing has changed. It was just a normal day. Just as usual, is it? Yeah, if you think so, then that must certainly be a good thing. Nothing has changed and nothing is missing. Except for Nana. Then surely that's a good thing, right? What are you talking about all of a sudden, Saiko? Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. Come on, let's go home. I'm going to make dinner again today. Ah, yes, that's right. I'm looking forward to Saiko's handmade cooking. I'll be working hard on it, so please look forward to it. I stared at Saiko from the side as she smiles. Saiko, my girlfriend who only becomes a girl in front of me. If Saiko hadn't told me how much she liked me, we wouldn't be in this situation right now. What's wrong, Metaro-kun? Saiko peers into my face with a scowl. I love you. Oui? Hold up, Metaro-kun. It's not fair to say that out of the blue. Saiko's face turns so red, it can't be compared to this morning. Seeing her like that makes me love her even more. Without thinking, I hugged Saiko. Metaro-kun. I love you, Saiko. This morning, Saiko said she wouldn't let me go, but truth is, I don't want to leave her either. She's not the only one who doesn't want to let go of her partner, so I told her, when it comes to your affections, you've got to express it properly. The one I love hugs me. He whispers his love to me. Every word of it is what I've been waiting for, more than anything else in the world. He brings rain to my parched heart. He fills me up. I can feel his love for me. I'm so happy. I can't believe we can be together like this from the very beginning. It's like a dream. No, maybe it really is a dream. But that's okay, because what's important is not there, but only the scene that is in front of us right now. Before I knew it, these scarred Muscari's wounds have been healed. The I that was self-absorbed, solitary, and seeking only her one true love, as soon as that was fulfilled, I've become a very normal human being. An ordinary existence, just a maiden in love. If there was someone watching this scene, what would they think when they saw the normal me? Would they be disappointed, let down, or maybe sympathetic? I'm glad you're happy, like that? I don't know anymore, but it doesn't matter anymore. I'm sure that someone watching us doesn't exist, and even if they did, I wouldn't know. It just crossed my mind for some reason, that's all. Yes, I am happy, because my everything is looking at me, so there is nowhere I'd be happier. I mean, yes, I like you too. I love you. I love you more than anyone else in this world. I am the happiest girl in the world to have you all to myself. Because the Muscari who was full of scars has already become the Muscari was loved. If and beloved Muscari. Now, well, that was the first story, and I believe we'll make these all separate videos, so see you in the next one. Bye bye.